Dude.
Mike,
What's that?
you want to get that sound effect on Mike?
We caught it right there. Here, give me that.
Oh, good.
So you're officially on episode, I think it's 17. I never know. Oh.
Right off the bat, smells stinky.
How the fuck do you...
It's reverse.
What do you mean it's reverse?
It's like an eagle claw situation.
It's like this?
Yeah. It's going to feel weak, but it's going to go. I'll get on a little harder.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Almost spilled.
I did
Smells
spill.
bad already? So this week's brew, episode 17. Join with me
Actually
is
not bad.
Aaron, my intern. My personal and professional intern.
Yep.
He does everything for me at work, and he's no longer an intern, but he still shows up from time to time and does minuscule tasks for me.
I like to think of us as friends.
Boy, are you wrong.
And internship, slave master,
Yeah.
relationship second.
Okay, fair enough. So this week, Stevens Point Brewing, Snow Pilot, a Pistachio Nut Brown Ale. It has a squirrel on it.
A very scary CGI rendered squirrel at that.
Yeah, I went to Pick and Save. Man, I forgot how Oshkosh, how fucked up it is to drive here. And it drives me nuts. Dude, I didn't know where the fuck I was going. I entered liquor store or whatever, and then it brings me to some fucking computer store.
Weird.
Maybe it used to be called Jerry's Liquor, I guess. Not anymore. Jerry's Liquor's out of biz.
Why wouldn't you just right off the bat just go Quick Trip? You know they're gonna have beer.
Well, might not have the selection that I'm looking for.
I guess that's true.
Aaron.
Well, I haven't tried many beers in my lifetime, so
You haven't?
You would have had. Yeah, honestly, if I'm putting out an honest guess of how many different types of beer I've drank, it's
Not many.
10 or 12, not 11.
10 or 12. Okay. Well, what we like to do on this, since you don't listen to it, you won't insist on being a guest, yet you don't know the format or anything because you're a pile of shit.
Yes.
We talk about it a little bit. So, Stevens Point Brewing, obviously made in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. 6% ABV. Okay. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a 16 on the international bitterness units.
Out of how many units?
I don't know. 16 is low.
Oh, good.
So it's a brown ale on Untapped, which you can follow us on Untapped. You ever use Untapped, the app?
Nope.
Sign up and be my friend, Dudes with Brews on the Porch. You can find me, and we can be homies on Untapped. Now on Instagram, I had to take an Instagram photo. Fuck, I got to get on this. I got to get on the trend, bro. I'll do it after.
Okay, good.
Do it after, but yeah, 16. So you ready to give us a swig?
Yeah.
I've never had this before.
Here we go. Let's give it a shot.
It's a winter beer. Not bad.
Not shabby.
Pretty good.
Honestly, I know what people are talking about when they say like a dark beer that has like a caramel or like a coffee note to it. I've tasted it and it is pretty good.
Yeah, the
Little bitterness of the pistachio coming through.
for sure. And nuts are good for you, right? Pistachios are good for you.
I don't know. You want to find out if nuts are good for you?
Because
Because I have a bag of peanuts in my
Oh, you
cupboard.
do. Yeah. I think they're good. They got protein and stuff
They're
like
mixed with
that.
candy corn. It's a thing they sell at Fleet Farm.
Huh?
Yeah. Fleet
Regular
Farm
peanuts
sells
mixed-
regular peanuts mixed with regular candy corn, and it's honestly a really good combination.
I feel like candy corn is a little much. Just candy corn. You got to mix it up with something salty, I suppose.
Like peanuts. You want to try some?
Like peanuts?
Yeah, like
It
peanuts.
sounded like you said penis.
Well, that penis and peanuts are a very similar word.
So you are a student here in the fine city of Oshkosh at the University of Oshkosh.
That's correct, Drew. I'm a radio TV film
Christ.
major at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh.
And you just blew out everybody's ears.
Yeah, probably.
So
But,
why radio?
I was like, hey, what am I good at? I'm good at
Nothing.
talking and being funny on the spot, and I also have a pretty golden voice sometimes.
Yeah, your voice
Sounds-
is pretty nice. I feel like I had to.
It's not the greatest.
I feel like
but-
I had to work on mine to like when I first started where I'm at now, I listened back to old voice tracks and I sound like shit. I can't even imagine what I sounded like at the first radio station I did stuff for. People seem to like me though.
You have a good casual speaking voice, but it works well on radio.
I guess. I don't know.
My voice changes depending on the amount of phlegm I have in my throat.
Pretty much-
Right now it's pretty phlegmy because I don't want to cough into the mic, but
Yeah, that would be
so
good.
phlegmness equals deepness.
I would pretty much like the secret to it is just putting more air and kind of talking louder. Essentially.
I think you're right, Drew.
Fuck.
It's working.
It's working well. How many? Oh, is this your last year? Last semester?
This is my last semester.
Is it really?
Yes.
So you're done. So you're done soon then.
Yes, I will be done soon. This is my last semester. After this semester's over, I'll have almost every single credit done that I need. Hopefully,
So what does that mean?
if I pass my classes. But then I'll have like one class worth of credits left over that I'll have to complete. So I'll have to do that immediately after the
so you're not.
semester's over.
So you're not graduating right away then?
I won't be able to.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you missing?
Some math courses, which I'll be taking one, but I have to take another. But
How-
I can't take that at the same time.
How are you behind on math?
Because, Drew, I procrastinated after I failed my one math class.
You failed?
That I took Math 104 and failed it.
I don't know what that is.
It's the
Is
easiest
it
math class.
Basic shit.
Yes. I failed it and then procrastinated on every single thing until this last very moment, which
So
I
this
told
isn't your
myself.
last semester then? Or are you doing like an interim
no.
class?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, right after this semester's over, I'll take interim, and then I should be done.
Okay. That
And
sucks.
interim's only a couple weeks long.
Like 3 weeks, but it's like they're like power classes, aren't they? You can
Yeah,
burp if
I've
you
taken a
want.
couple interim courses online, and I did pretty good at them. But then again, they didn't involve math.
I
which
signed
is
up-
by far my weak point. I'm smart with everything else.
I signed up for a summer class one summer, and it got canceled.
Cool.
Like completely. Not cool.
oh wait, no, because you couldn't get the credits in.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? I was pissed. It sounded like a really interesting class. Couldn't tell you what it was. It's been a while.
I took some sort of art class online one summer just to feel like a humanity
Online?
credit.
How do you take an online art class?
It was like a history of art.
You
I
fucking
think.
go on Paint and draw me
No,
a...
we had to draw shit and take pictures. Mine were terrible, but
Did you really?
yeah.
You did draw...
We always had to submit an art assignment that was similar to what we were studying during the week.
Like the type of art?
Yeah, and we were studying Greek sculpture, and I was like hanging out at my friend's
What
house.
is that?
You know, like
Statues?
statues of like really buff dudes and shit like that.
Okay.
You know, Greek sculptures. So I was like, shit. I was hanging out with my friends. I was like, shit. I needed to do this assignment in like an hour. So I was like, what do I do for this art project? So I just took my shirt off and stood in the same pose as a Greek sculpture. And that is it. Took a picture of it and submitted
was art?
it. And I got a 10 out of 10.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was like, okay,
The fuck?
cool.
So it's like, you could have said like modern Greek mythology
I
or
don't know
something
what
like
it
that.
was. I was just like a recreation of the Statue of David or something like that. I'm pretty sure I put in parentheses, but buffer. That's probably what
I feel like college is kind of a joke.
Oh, for sure.
It's more of just more extended high school, essentially.
Learning so many things I don't need to know
You
about.
drop thousands upon thousands of dollars on books that you never fucking open. I honestly never open a book.
Same.
Even in my lit classes, I would read a chapter or two and still get A's and B's overall the whole semester because they would just have a discussion about it. And I'm not saying that's a good way to do it, but I mean, I was working full time. I had a kid, and I was going to school full time. I had a lot of shit to juggle, so it was hard to do. And then eventually, my son was born. That was the last semester. My son was born, so I had 2 kids.
Man, why don't you want to wrap it up?
Shut up! I hate it when people say that.
Well.
Oh, me and my wife were trying to have a kid.
Oh, you were?
For my son, yeah.
Well, why didn't you just wait a little bit?
It just happened. I mean, I guess we weren't trying,
So
but
you
we
just
weren't not
caring?
trying.
Okay, I see.
So we were
That's
happy.
different, I
This
suppose.
is the last semester. I still graduated.
Oh.
This is the best semester I ever had, actually. Bitch.
Did you do your first keg stand?
No, I did one before that, but I was on the dean's list my last semester.
Nice.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself.
I've never made dean's list, just honor roll.
Because you're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. So in your internship, be honest, what did you learn? A whole lot of nothing? I wasn't in charge of what you did.
Yeah, I, really
I just put you on air, pretty much, is
didn't
what I
really
did.
learn very much.
Yeah, it's radio internships are hard, like because I
Learned
feel like
a little bit.
you can learn like about like processing and stuff, but you kind of just have to immerse yourself into it.
That's a fact.
And when I did my internship, man, all I ever did was on air, and then I did affidavits for people. for the station.
Yeah.
Did you ever do affidavits?
Nope.
No, they suck. Essentially, an affidavit is when you have syndicated programming.
Yeah.
They play like. Have you been taught like the circle of radio?
Yes.
So syndicated programming. So if it's an hour
show, by the way,
if it's an hour show, yeah. But affidavits is pretty much you confirming that the syndicated program's commercial time that they sold aired.
Oh.
So like the Geico commercials.
Like, I swear we played it, Mr. President.
You honestly, I don't even think they would really monitor it. You just say, yeah, we played it. And that's it. I mean, they do. They're in the bits, so it's fine. But
true.
Yeah, radio.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Talking is fun. I'm better at making pre-produced
I like the pre-produced stuff, and I want to get more into that, but yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, what do you do?
Well, I'm also good on air too. Just fucking.
Oh, you're a little cocky, huh?
Well, I'm good on air when I'm just talking. If I'm doing
sure.
other shit, then it would be a lot harder for me.
Did you ever have to do a sponsored bit or anything like that? This bit brought to you by.
No. We always just have.
I hate doing those.
What's this fucking station called here at Oshkosh?
WRST.
Yeah, the worst. Yeah, like we just play pre-made undercards.
Well, that's not commercial, so you can't. There's certain things you can't and cannot say.
Yeah.
Or you can't
Randall's
say.
a very monitoring of that.
Is he? Well, he has to be because
true.
it's. I think it's licensing fees are cheaper or something like that when it's non-commercial, and I don't think because it's a college station, it can't be commercial. It has to be non-commercial because they're not paying. If it's commercial, they have to pay the people on air. So in order to avoid that, what?
I don't know. I'm not fucking listening.
Great.
That was so boring.
Great guest. Great fucking guest. Well, what do you want to talk about then, bitch?
No, we can talk about whatever. I'm just being a douchebag.
Yeah, you're fitting the part pretty good right now.
Oh, come on.
12 minutes in.
I just love
we do the show
busting your beans.
It's about an hour long program here.
Good.
So you're gonna be zoning out every fucking 10 minutes.
No, I'm not.
With your snow pilot.
Yeah, I'm snow piloting right into a snowbank right now.
It's good. Winter is coming.
It's pretty good. I've never seen a single episode of Game of Thrones.
Neither have I. I know what happens.
I know that there's dragons.
And
a lot of sex.
Dragons and sex and some dwarfs.
I have that all tattooed on my back, by the way.
What do you mean? Dragons and sex?
And dwarves.
Do you really?
No.
Oh. How many tattoos do you have?
I have 3 tattoos.
I don't know. Yeah, I've seen them all, I think.
I don't really regret them, but I don't really care about them at all.
They're just kind of there now.
Yeah.
I have one. So I have one, and I'm conflicted about it. Me and my friend just randomly got it for the sake of getting it. We got matching tattoos.
Ooh.
And I don't really like it anymore. And I kind of want to cover it up, but I don't want my friend to feel bad about it.
Which one is that? That is the matcher?
It's a music note.
Okay.
But, I mean, it really has no significance to it other than me and him got it at the same time. And the same one.
What if you got cover-ups together, but just totally different
Yeah, maybe
things?
we could do that. He might have already covered his up. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, well,
it's possible.
Do some investigation.
I wouldn't care. It wouldn't bother me anymore.
What are you going for if you get the cover-up?
Well, now it sucks because I have right next to it. I have a scar from a mole that got removed. So I think you can
over that.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to get Darth Vader.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I gotta get this arm all covered up, all of it except for my air balloon. Me and my wife have that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Have you gone hot air ballooning at all?
No. It's just I don't know. We just found some art that we liked, and we're like, oh, let's get that.
Yeah.
And because some people it's just like so lame, they get the fucking
anchor.
You get the fucking anchor. You get the fucking heart with the fucking keyhole in it, and then the other person has the key. It's like, oh baby. But so like if we split, it's just they're the air balloons. I don't want to split.
That's true.
I love my wife very much.
Oh,
so,
of course.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet her. She seems like she's probably a lovely woman.
She's I don't know. She's very sarcastic, and she gives me a lot.
Me and her wouldn't get along at all.
She gives me a lot of shit. I give her a lot of shit though too. I drive her nuts. You like holding that microphone or what? Observing it?
Well, this feels like a button, so I was pressing it a little bit and looking at it, and then I realized it wasn't a button.
I have a zit on my armpit.
Go on.
Have you ever had one?
Yes.
You've had a zit on your armpit?
Yes.
This is the first time, and it's painful.
I had a fucking like big old. It was like a lump. I was like, "What is this?" So I just like squeezed it, and then just a bunch of fucking shit came out. I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah, like this morning.
I'm growing deodorant.
This morning, it was painful. I was like, "What the fuck?" And yeah, it's a zit. I actually shaved it, like shaved that area. So I was like, I gotta squeeze this fucker, and it didn't pop. It's not ready. It's not ready yet. Very painful.
Rough.
Very painful.
I'm concerned about what deodorant does to the human body.
Dude, like I've had I use the gel Old Spice because it's just glides right on, baby, you know? But my skin gets irritated from it, so sometimes I gotta switch to the powder shit, which does the same
shit.
But I like the white stuff.
Oh, okay.
The white stick instead of the gel.
Okay.
And but I mean,
now you talking full on gel where it like squirts out of the multiple
you gotta
holes?
speak. No, like the blue shit. The
Okay.
speed stick.
Okay.
Or whatever fucking, I don't fucking know. But yeah, if I use the white stuff, it makes me sweat like my pits. I'm a fat guy, so my pits sweat like shit.
I'm not even fat.
I need to lose some weight still. I have body.
Wouldn't be the
problems.
worst if, or what was I gonna say? It wouldn't be bad if you didn't.
Okay.
Is what I was trying to say.
Thank you.
You're a
good-looking
gentleman.
So tell me more about your beer life, Aaron.
My
Aaron
beer life?
Flannery. Does that mean you're Irish?
Yes, I am Irish.
Do you celebrate? So are you one of those people, like those Irish people, like, fuck you, I'm Irish, bruh. Kiss me, I'm shit-faced. I listen to Dropkick Murphys because I'm so fucking cool.
Do I strike you as that kind of person?
No, you don't. But
Yeah, I don't give a shit about being Irish, really. I'm actually not very Irish. I'm a quarter Polish, but my
yeah, I'm
last
Polish
name is
as well.
Irish.
I don't understand, like, what, why do people embrace their ethnicity so much?
Yeah,
Like, for
it's
you
weird.
and me, we're white dudes. We've never had struggle. We've had our own personal struggles and some maybe financial struggles. But fuck, you know, we walk down the street, a police officer looks at us, is going to keep on driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we're most likely to get out of situations than not, I would say.
that's true.
Like, if we got pulled over, we're going to get a warning, maybe a ticket, but they're not going to fucking search our cars, and we're definitely not going to get shot.
I've been cut multiple breaks by the Oshkosh courts in my lifetime.
But I'm just saying, like, there's somebody I know that just all they care about and all they fucking mention all the time is being Welsh. Welsh, of all things, from Wales. And it's like, who fucking cares? They're like, oh, my kid's got good Welsh names. It's like, who fucking cares what their kids' names are? The
Most people don't even know where that is.
I don't fucking know where Wales is.
It's in the UK.
It's next to fucking dolphins. I don't know, dude. But like, I just don't get it. Like, you know, I'm American. I'm Merga, one of the most mediocre countries in existence.
Red, white, and blue. Daddy's on his upper arm.
I told that teaching lady, the only crayons I need are red, white, and blue. Right?
These colors don't run. Ever.
I'm definitely like in the middle between giving a shit about. So like, I really don't care about my ethnicity, my nationality. I'm mostly German, Polish. I'm definitely a mutt. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, thrown it all together, you get me. And then, but I mean, I'm happy I live in America, but I mean, I don't really fucking care. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people. It's like,
Oh, you're fucking, you're watching the NFL, they're disrespecting the veterans. The veterans, this is America! Stand for the anthem.
I don't fucking care.
Tell me how you really feel.
I don't know.
But I tend to agree with you, Drew. I mean,
It's because we're millennials.
personal
Are
liberties.
how old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
So I'm 5 years older than you.
That's correct.
27.
You're younger than my oldest sister.
This definitely does have a caramel taste to it.
Right? It got a little bit of coffee taste as well.
I like it. It is good.
It'd be hard to drink more than like
Too.
2 bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the squirrel. He's skiing. He looks like he's having a good time. He's skiing on fucking pistachios. Look at that.
Oh, that is nuts.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I was hoping that'll elicit more of a laugh.
So, are you a big comedy guy?
Yes.
Guess who we booked
I
for
am.
tomorrow, baby? Jeff Ross, motherfucker.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm so
The
excited.
Human Thumb himself.
Huh?
The human thumb himself.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious, and he's amazing. I'm
He's
very excited.
absolutely hilarious.
We interviewed...
Is he a Jewish man?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought so.
We interviewed John C. McGinley today. Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
Great.
Dude, he's fucking the best.
Perry Cox.
He was the best. He's in a new show called Stand Against Evil, and Amanda binged it, and he was like, so Amanda goes, yeah, I binge watched the whole season. I really liked it, and he's like, oh, give me your input. Tell me what you thought. And like he had like a conversation with us. It wasn't just us asking questions. He had a conversation. It's fucking awesome. It was
very
amazing.
cool.
And then like
Zach Braff wouldn't have done that shit. Fuck you, Zach Braff.
You don't like Zach Braff?
No, I'm just kidding. I actually do like Zach Braff a lot.
But like I was really excited, and I mentioned, I was like, yeah, I got kids, so it's hard for me to watch shows like that. Sometimes he's like, oh yeah, how old? And I was like, oh, 9 and 4. And he's like, yeah, I got a 7 and 9 year old, so I'm definitely watching the same programs as you.
Oh, that's
nice.
like,
dude, he was the fucking best. And then I asked him how he feels about Michael Bolton. You don't get that joke, do you?
I've watched Office Space.
Yeah, he's in that.
Okay, yeah, okay.
'Cause
The real Michael Bolton, you mean?
Yeah,
I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
I asked because like
Yes.
dude's name's Michael Bolton.
It took me a second to catch on, but now I'm
Christ.
completely there.
Fucking idiot. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
But what did he say?
He's like, I've never met Michael Bolton, but I hear he's a great athlete, is what he said.
He's a great athlete.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I heard that Michael Bolton is a fantastic runner.
We also interviewed today the Danielle Brooks, who plays Tasty in Orange is the New Black.
Remind me who Tasty is.
Is
she Tasty?
She's a bigger lady.
Oh shit! Okay, I know who Tasty is.
Okay.
She's that lesbian that tries to flip that one girl, but she doesn't want to be flipped.
Yeah. No, she's not. Her friend is a lesbian and try to flip her.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't watched that show in a hot minute.
I stopped watching it after I was midway through the 3rd season, and it was like some panty operation, where they fucking
the panty raid.
So Orange is the New Black is a true story. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't.
Piper Kierman is her name. She wrote a book called Orange is the New Black. She actually went to prison for a crime that she committed a decade before she got put into jail for it or whatever, or within the statute of limitations and all that shit. She smuggled drugs one time internationally, and she got sold out by the kingpin. Pretty crazy, huh?
Dick.
Pretty fucking crazy.
Yes.
So the book is the characters are kind of similar, but it's not really. It's not. The show is fucking way different. They got to spice it up. It's a television show.
You gotta have lesbian sex.
But the overall, there was really
Lesbian sex?
No. A transgender individual that was, because there's Laverne Cox is in that show, and that was really a situation in the prison. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of a boring book. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't really exciting. There were some things like a little bit of suspense in here, but it's a memoir, and it's okay. If you want to read it, I'll let you borrow it. I have it.
Well, you just told me it's pretty boring. So
I mean, I don't know. I didn't finish it because it got to be a little boring, but yeah, the 3rd season Piper starts this panty operation where they start fucking mailing perverted men their dirty panties for money. I don't really know. It kind of stopped mid-season, so I couldn't really tell you what happens. But
I watched a decent amount. I think I watched 3.
The first 2 seasons are
total.
Good. The first 2, yeah. Well, then you saw the panty raid.
No, total. I'm not sure if I watched
total. So you just
I didn't watch it sequentially.
Oh, okay. Isn't that confusing?
A couple seasons
then?
I did, but then I just stopped watching it, and now I know too much and too little to ever watch it again.
Yeah, maybe I'll get into it again. I don't know. I hear Mindhunter's really good.
I've heard that's great. I've heard that one with Jason Bateman is really good.
Oh, Ozark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that's really good too. What so radio, TV, film is your degree. Do you ever want to focus on the TV film aspect of that, or is it more radio?
Man, I don't know.
It's hard.
I'd say more radio, just because that's what I really like, and voice work in general.
Yeah, me too.
Not just specifically radio.
For sure.
Because when you can just rely on yourself. When you're doing something with TV or film, you've got a whole crew you're working with, and chances are you're gonna have some people that are dumb as fuck and suck.
I have a lot of ideas for various podcasts that I really want to do.
Well, don't tell me on mic, because then people will steal them.
Yeah, for sure. And if that happens, I'll sue your ass. But it all costs money, man. It does cost money to host a podcast on the internet.
GoFundMe.
No.
You might as well. Well, it's not panhandling, Drew.
GoFundMe is a pile of shit.
Is it?
Yeah, dude, they fucking... Well, I understand it's a business that needs to make money, so they take a percentage of the money
What
that you
percentage
raise.
do they take?
I don't even know, a good amount. But they profited hardcore off people that were set up GoFundMes for all the hurricane victims, which is, in my opinion, is kind of fucked.
Yeah, maybe they should have gave a discounted rate or something.
Right.
But you got to charge a little something if you're trying to
I
make
suppose. Yeah, that's the point of it. Have you ever looked at all those like GoFundMe accounts where it's like me and my fucking girlfriend, her name is Free Eagle. We want to go travel the fucking country in our Volkswagen van from 1978 and listen to the fucking Grateful Dead. Please fund this so we can be fucks.
money? Like, oh, I want that myself.
Yeah, I'm a very liberal guy, incredibly liberal.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like working for what you have and working for the things that you want, I'm very conservative on it. Like, I feel if you want something, you need to put the work behind it. You need to figure it out. You need to budget, and you need to go fucking work for it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean, Drew. I think that's absolutely accurate. And I'm going to voice this right now. This is exclusive. No, it's not
Exclusive.
I've voiced this opinion before. I'm also quite a liberal guy. Like, pretty much stick to your basic liberal agenda, except for when it comes to like these crazy ideas of like you can't use a gender pronoun. You have to say shklee or shklur or like
I don't
that extreme, like where they're trying to enforce that type of behavior.
Sure.
Like that's just
I just,
trying to make
if somebody if somebody wants to be called a different pronoun,
No, yeah.
I'm all for it.
I am as well.
As long as people correct me, like if I referred to you as him or he, and you're like, actually, I want to be referred to as they, I would do my best to refer to you as they.
But like
Sometimes
a college where they'll make it mandatory
Yeah.
that a professor say no pronouns within the class. It just seems a little
Do
unnecessary.
you have that?
No, but
Okay.
it does exist.
Yeah.
And
I just don't understand it. I'm not informed enough about it. I'm aware that I believe like being transgender. It's not a choice. It's the way you feel. It's how you perceive yourself and
It's how you're
what you're
born,
comfortable.
really.
It's how you're born. Exactly. And I'm all for it. I want people to be who they are and live the way they want to live. I don't know enough about it because, like I've said previously, I'm very fortunate to be comfortable with the gender that I was born with or I should say the sex I was born with, and I identify I would be a cisgender male. I'm very comfortable being a male and doing that. I would not be well as a woman.
I agree. But I personally won a male beauty pageant my
Did you really?
sophomore
Jesus
year of high school
Christ.
for Winterfest. It was the first annual male beauty pageant. And
We had a
for
thing.
my talent, I sang by the Crash Test Dummies. Have you
Okay.
ever heard that song?
Probably.
It's really weird. Once there was this kid who got into an accident. It goes like that. And I sang that entire song. It's a
Okay.
really weird song in front of my entire school.
Where I went to school, they had a thing called Mr. Fond du Lac, and it was like it was
Ooh, baby.
straight up.
Mr. Fond du
It was a
Lac.
popularity contest, and I really wanted to be in it. I don't know why. I wanted people to like me, I guess, and
I like you.
thank you. But I never got elected. It was a voting thing. So like in your homeroom, they're like, "Who do you want to be it?" And you would write down 5 names. Each class would, like each class would in each grade. So there'd be freshmen and all the way through senior. My one friend Ryan, he always got in because he's fucking popular. There's a kid named Kevin, who complete douchebag, 100% fucking. I don't like him. I have
Fuck you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Little bitch.
No, I have reasons. We're not going to discuss it. It's neither here or there. It's a
Kevin McAllister.
It's a
motherfucker.
It's a 10-year feud in the making.
Ooh,
So whatever. It doesn't matter. It's and he always got into it, but I don't know. I always wanted to be in it, man. Like I wanted to be popular. I don't know why. But then eventually, I graduated high school early.
Everybody wants to be popular.
Yeah, you just want to be liked. You want, and then you grow up and you realize your handful of friends is what
You lose almost
what's
everybody
important.
that you were ever friends with, really.
Kind
You can't
of.
stay friends with everybody.
No,
you
for
have
sure.
only a select few that you can hang out
I'm
to.
like, so I'm a couple of years away. I'm 2 years away from the 10-year reunion of me graduating high school. And like, I'm just going to be like, I don't even know if I'm going to go because I just feel like everybody, this is all the douchebags. Like, I don't give a fuck. I graduated with over 600 people.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. So it was interesting.
That's 10 times more than me.
Really? It's interesting because the graduation day, people are going up there. And I'm like, who the fuck is this person? Like, you don't know who these, you think you know the people, but you really don't. And I live a different life. My daughter's
Goldman. Who's that?
My daughter saw me graduate high school.
That's nice.
Pretty weird, huh?
In a way.
It's kind of weird.
It's what's the word I'm thinking for? Unconventional. But
Thank you.
special in its own way.
Yeah.
I love Madison.
My daughter saw me graduate high school and she saw me graduate college. Both my kids saw me graduate college.
That's cute.
Yeah. It's a special moment that we'll always have that not a lot of people get. So
Intentionally, I think.
yeah. Yeah, you know, Madison definitely wasn't planned in the slightest. It happened. And I'm glad it happened. She's my little girl.
I was going to say, how much worse would this world be if Madison weren't in it?
It'd be a bummer.
A lot.
It'd be a real bummer because she's a cool kid and she says a lot of funny stuff.
I really like to sabotage your parenting for her when I'm with you too.
Yeah. She likes
So
to
your
get
dad's going to get you ice cream.
I did get her ice cream last
That's
night, by
nice.
the way. Thanks a lot for that, dickwad. Had to
Where'd
do
you
that.
go?
It's Dairy Queen.
Nothing fucking wrong with Dairy Queen, bruh.
I don't like this bottle opener.
It's my wine key from Olive Garden. It's more of a corkscrew kind of thing.
Well, this part is meant for it, right? So you get this.
yeah.
You get this like issued. It's like work issued.
Yeah, that's a work. That's an OG
like an
issued
straight. Do you get to keep it?
wine key. Yeah, honestly,
It's a parting gift.
when they gave it to me and I got it in like my work starting bag thing,
Yeah.
my trainer was like, "Where's your wine key?" I was like, "Oh, I left it at home. I thought that was like a gift or something." She's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "No." But I was.
Congratulations on getting hired. Here's a fucking a consolation prize.
Yeah, I thought it was like, I was like, okay, a little cheap, crappy gift makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I realize it's a tool
When
of the trade.
when I was an assistant manager at Walmart, I got promoted to be a salaried member of management at Walmart. I took it. We had to go to Minnesota for 10 weeks.
Jesus.
Yeah, it fucking sucked, man. I lived in a hotel for 10 weeks and
That sounds fucking terrible.
it was bad because, you know, I had 2 kids and then we would only get a day or 2 off. And not those days off, I drove back to town. It's a 4.5 hour drive. It's,
Wisconsin?
yes, back home. And there's one time where we had only had 1 day off, so we got done at 5. The next day we were off, but then we had to be to work the next day. So that night I drove all the way back, hung out till like fucking 6 o'clock, and then drove all the way back to Minnesota the next day.
That's dedication, bro.
Thank you, dedication. I like that. Yeah, it sucked, dude. It really wasn't fun. But they gave us Sam Walton's book as a gift.
Is that the guy who founded Walmart?
Because I give a fuck about Sam Walton.
Well, I don't either.
Well, actually, his story is actually pretty interesting if you think about it.
He struck oil.
Well, he really fabricated like the retail industry right now, the way it is now.
He employs so many fucking people, despite in all of their evil practices. That's a nice part about them.
Walmart's,
They
it's hard, man, because I used to defend them quite a bit. And then I became a salary member of management, and then I really realized the priorities of the corporation. It's not what it used to be. If Sam Walton were still around, it wouldn't. I don't think the environment would be the way it is.
very, very
But incredibly corporate. It's nice because, you know, if you're an hourly, like, they are not fans of you going over 40 unless it's 100% necessary.
yeah, because they have to pay that OT.
Yeah, but being a member of salary, dude, I'm supposed to have the next day off, and then they would fucking tell me 2 hours before I leave for the day that I need to come in the next day, and it was a complete bummer. And then you gotta organize babysitting. It was just, you having a hard time there. It sucked, but I guess it's neither here nor there.
That does suck.
I'm thankful for the 9 years I worked there. They gave me a job. I had some source of income. You know,
Yo, man.
you don't make bad money working.
Like
I'm not
you said,
kidding.
no
Like you
job's
don't.
perfect.
You don't make bad money working there on salary. You really don't. but you have to invest. Like your life is your job.
Which you don't want your life to be that job.
No, I don't even want radio to be my life. I love it. I like doing it. There's parts of it I don't like doing it, but I don't. I said this before on air, and somebody called me out and told me I was a typical millennial and a fucking complainer when I said I work to live. I don't live to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna take time away from my kids, why the fuck? You better be fucking paying me. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So I don't know. It's weird, and I'm interested to see how the future goes, especially with like people even your age. I think college is a thing of the past.
I think you're right.
I think it's coming to an end, dude.
Thank goodness I got in the tail end. Now it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter, dude, because you go I'd probably be in a better living situation had I not gone to college.
Same.
Because
if I just went to a tech school for 2 years, which I did, if I went to a
Oh,
tech
did you?
school for 2 years to learn to weld or some shit, I'd be making fucking fat stacks. But
Yeah.
I also would probably hate my life and have burned retinas.
So what's the trade-off though? Is it do you want to work?
That's the ultimate question.
Do you want to work at a place that you absolutely hate, but you get paid a lot of money? You work your 8 to 5. You go home, and you get weekends off. You get your vacation time, but you just fucking hate what you do. But you have a good life. You live a good life. You pay your bills. You get by. Or do you want to have a job that you love, you're passionate about, but you fucking struggle? It's a hard concept to fucking grasp. Because I've been there. I've been at. I'm on both sides, man. Like when I worked at Walmart, I definitely still struggled financially because I have, I had a car that broke. I had to get a new car. I had fucking student loans, and I have medical debt. I have my son is deaf in 1 year, so he had a lot of medical bills from examinations and stuff. So it's like it's just a lot of stuff that builds up. But I was able to breathe a little bit. Didn't worry about it so much. You know what I mean? But I left that. I took an incredibly huge pay cut for something that I'm passionate about. But I'm passionate about what I do, and I love what I do. So it's hard.
I mean, everybody wants to find both. Everybody wants that. It's possible. There's examples. It's very hard to do, and I would know nothing about it, but I just know
I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur. This is my wife, Candy. She wants to look like a Barbie. I've spent over $250,000 transforming her into a human doll. It is my life's passion.
She is my greatest work. Yeah, man. It's I don't know, but I don't want to be turned into a person that only lives and breathes for fucking money.
True.
It's
money
a weird.
Is really nice, and it can
Money
get
is
you
nice
things that you like.
For sure. It's definitely a necessary evil, and I do think money can buy happiness. I'm not gonna lie here, because man, if I'm making mad stacks, if I'm making a shit ton of money, I ain't got no bills or whatever, I can live a fucking lavish life. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna be happy.
Oh hell yeah!
But I definitely never want to. If I were to ever stumble upon some wealth, or I worked my way up into doing whatever the fuck it is I'm gonna do with my life, I wouldn't want to forget my roots. I feel like a lot of people do that on their way up. They forget who they were. They forget where they were raised, and it's important not to do that.
That's a fact. I hope I have to worry about that at some point in my life. I get fabulously wealthy, and I have to worry about staying connected to my roots.
Yeah, that would be very...
Of Argonne, Wisconsin.
Of what?
Shout out Argonne!
Where the fuck is Argonne?
Argonne, Wisconsin. Located in the heart of the Northwoods.
Northwoods.
Some would call it the old shack by the railroad track.
Oh, really?
That's what my grandpa calls it.
Okay. Northwoods, they have a lot of people like that place. The Northwoods. So what exactly is the Northwoods? Is that kind of like a Door County situation where like...
No, that's not what I consider the Northwoods. Because that, Door County, although it is...
I'm saying like Door County is like a couple different cities, but it's like all one big tourist attraction.
I mean, the Northwoods is just a very large swath of mostly unpopulated
woods,
forest,
where most people go hunting
up
there.
North. Yeah, and I happen to live in it.
Okay, so you graduated with 60 people.
Yes.
Did you know them all?
Yes, I did. Except there was a couple random people that I didn't know who the fuck they were. I was like, when did we get a black chick in our class? Like, we never had a black girl here before. But she walked during graduation.
Jesus Christ.
And her family.
Why do you have to call out her ethnicity?
Because I had never seen an African American girl in my school before,
Okay.
and she was graduating with me. So it's kind of
That
a
is
rarity.
weird if you only have 60 people. Like, odds are you're going to have a class at least once with everybody. You would think.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we have
With
this
20
thing
people
called
in
the
the
CARS
club.
program.
The what?
That CARS program. It's essentially like do less work and do work on the computer
Okay.
because you get bad grades or you don't try or whatever.
So you're in the dum-dums.
Yeah, I wasn't that.
Oh, that's
That-
good.
That is a thing that we had. No, I was a good student.
Were you?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't.
You
try
got
that
an
hard.
Oshkosh, so that's pretty good.
Anybody can get an Oshkosh.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Potentially. I transferred.
I do know. I transferred as well, but I do know one person that was denied.
No way.
Yeah.
For Oshkosh?
Yes, I won't say his name, but he's a fucking professional MMA fighter now.
No way.
Yeah.
He's a professional MMA fighter?
Yeah.
From Wisconsin? From Argonne?
No, he's not from Argonne. He's from a neighboring. Well, not neighboring.
Is he juiced to the gills?
No, he's just really buff. Just works out a
Not
lot.
juiced to the gills.
Yeah.
I skipped working out today.
He was a super good wrestler.
Get a little head
super
cold.
good cross country runner.
I probably shouldn't be here. I'm gonna
just
get you
takes
sick.
people down.
Sorry.
I thought we were just gonna both keep continuing our conversation.
I do that sometimes. Just dive in
And
while you talk over.
that's the thing.
That's how it goes.
Fish.
Fish.
No.
You like fish?
Do you fish at all?
The last time I went fishing was in Alaska on like a charter
That's
boat.
probably pretty fun.
Fuck yeah, we went halibut fishing with him. I went with my father-in-law.
Ultimate question: did you catch something?
I did.
What'd you catch?
A halibut, and I caught a lot of. I caught like essentially a giant rock bass, like fucking just huge. I forget what the actual name of it was, but it was like a rock bass.
Smooth jazz bass.
And I caught like 12 or 13. They call them dog sharks. Just little sharks.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Can you eat those?
Can you eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I did. We threw them back.
Oh, okay.
But I also had the king salmon stamp, but I didn't. They only had one pole with that bait on it.
Okay.
I mean, it was always in use, but some people did, and that would be fucking killer to get a king salmon. But it was pretty
hell
cool,
yeah.
man. Alaska. It was in Alaska. And it has a weird. They have weird rules. Like you can only catch. I think you can only catch one halibut over 22 inches, and then if you catch one over 22, you can only catch one that's under 22 or something like that. Like you can't. So I can't get if I got two halibut and the first one I took it was 23 inches, and the next one was 27. I'd have to put the 27 back.
Shit, just take them both. I mean, do it
You
for the
can't.
halibut. I was waiting for so long.
But there was a guy, and there was like a competition. So if you got the heaviest fish, the heaviest halibut of the season,
Yeah.
you won like $5,000.
Shit.
And one dude, so he got his over 22 incher, but he caught one that was 150 pounds.
Holy dicks.
And he had to throw it back, and he would have won the $5,000.
That makes no sense.
He had to
That
throw it back
rule.
because the first one was over 22 inches, and he would have won $5,000, dude.
Wait, so do you have the option, like, if the first one's over 22 and it's not big enough and you release it, you can keep the bigger one?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit. So it's kind of like a game of, like, gambling.
Yeah,
in a
kind of.
sense.
You can. So, but like the problem was nobody was fucking catching anything. So then this guy caught it, and he's just like, I'm gonna keep it because we haven't gotten anything all day.
Yeah.
And we were only supposed to be out there for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, but we stayed out there for like fucking 6 or 7.
Shit.
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
sounds fun and
It
probably
was
a little boring.
It was weird, man. No, it was exciting because you just
The whole
look out.
time?
Yeah, you look out in the ocean and you see humpback whale
Oh,
tails.
did you see a whale?
Yeah, a lot of tails.
That's cool.
It's
A lot
scary.
of chicks with their thongs sticking out. A lot of whale tails.
Yeah, it was scary because like if you think about it, those fuckers could just be under you.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Flip
that
that-
just makes me think of El Dorado.
They could flip you over. What's that? El Dorado?
It's a...
Is it like an animated movie?
Yes.
Is it like an animated religious movie?
No, it's not.
Oh,
That's Prince of Egypt, which I liked.
Prince of Egypt with Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, that's Prince of Persia.
Oh, okay.
Prince of Egypt is like a Christian-y Disney movie.
Have you ever watched,
about
like-
Moses?
Have you ever watched like those Kurt Cameron movies? You know who Kurt Cameron is, right?
Yeah.
He played Mike Seaver in Growing Pains. That's where he got his start. And then he like started like a
Wait,
religious...
isn't he like a director as well?
He's like a cult leader. Yeah. Director.
Oh, I'm thinking of James Cameron. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, Kurt Cameron. He's an actor. and he's in like all these like weird movies that are all Christian based, and he has a cult. He straight up has a cult.
Nice.
And I met his cult in Hollywood.
Nice. What'd you say to him?
They like lure you in by asking random questions, and if you get it right, they give you $1. That's how they lure you in.
Oh, that's a nice.
And then they go, next person that raises their hand gets $5. So my friend Ryan, same guy we were talking about earlier, raises his hand. All right, they're like, all right, come up here, young lad. And they're like,
Scottish.
Yeah, they're like, what's your name, Ryan? Ryan, do you think you're a good person? And they're like, he's like, yeah, of course I think I'm a good person. And they're like, Ryan, tell me, have you ever stolen as little as a marble? Yes. Have you ever taken the Lord's name in vain? Yes. Have you done this? Oh, yes. Everybody's done it. Everybody's done it. Who hasn't said the word God damn it? You know what I mean? Like,
God damn it.
yeah, just not, God damn it, Bobby. But anyways, and then they go, and then they just shredded my friend. Just shredded the dude. Like, just fucking roasted him. You're not a good person. You're murderous. You're blasphemous. Blah, 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 blah. But because Jesus did this, blah, 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 praise the Lord. And then they give him $5.
It's like, sweet, $5.
Yeah. And it was just like, my friend was just like, what the hell just happened? And like the partner of the cult, as I like to call it, he's like thanks a lot, man, for going along with this. We're just trying to educate or whatever. And he gave us a business card with a website on it. So I go on the website, and it's fucking Kurt Cameron and this other dude. And I was like, holy shit. And like I was on a school trip, and my teacher, she's like, they are a straight up, that is a straight up cult. And it was funny because my friend went to go to a soda machine, gets a soda, and what comes out as a change, it's a coin that they produced, and it says like, are you a good person?
Oh.
And I was just like, how the fuck does that happen? Like,
For real, what the fuck?
It was,
do you have legal tender now?
Yeah, dude, it was weird. It was really weird. And yeah, Hollywood's a fucking crazy place.
Yeah, my girlfriend recently went to Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For what?
Well, I guess not that recently. Probably a year
Casting
ago.
situation?
Couch casting. No, she just went on a whim, pretty much, with her friend. Oh, shit.
Nice.
And they stayed in like a pretty nice Airbnb for not that much money per night.
Well, that's cool.
And like,
I feel like Airbnb would be a perfect like serial killer app.
Oh, maybe.
Think about it.
In a way, yes.
Think about it. So you Airbnb this place, all right? You say you're going to be gone for a weekend. You sell this place. People want to explore all that is downtown Oshkosh. They want to go to fucking Kelly's Bar and experience that sweet, sweet sorority life, whatever the fuck they celebrate there. And but you're just like a serial killer, all right? So they're chilling in the thing, and you rent it out, and you just fucking murder them.
Well, yeah, that
could be a good. That'd be a good movie, dude. Should we make it?
No.
Why not?
Neither of us are attractive enough to star in a movie.
We'll be directors. Okay. We'll write it. What do you mean? You're a good-looking guy.
Thanks. I was just fishing for that compliment.
But you could
just kidding.
You could do it. Wouldn't that be a good movie? What could we call it? Like we'd have to play on Airbnb. Airbnb.
Bacon and legs. No.
Bacon and legs. I said B and E. You dumb shit.
I know. Airbnb. ScareBNB.
Oh fuck! That's awesome. There it is, right there. ScareBNB. That could be a fucking YouTube series. Dude, Netflix would pick that up.
Probably.
Don't you think?
They pick up anything these days, so yeah.
I would say 9 times out of 10, Netflix original content is very quality content.
That's true. But you know what is not? What's it called? Pacific Heat. It's
Pacific Heat.
Straight up ripoff of Archer. The only difference is the characters are Australian. That's pretty much it.
I've never heard of it. I'll have to check it. I've never seen Archer though either.
It's a Netflix version. You never seen Archer?
No.
Oh, you'd like it, I think.
Yeah, I think I would. I've never seen Rick and Morty either.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
people like fucking love it.
Some people are. It's like a weird following. Yeah,
it's good.
It's a decent show.
How would you know you've never seen it?
I have seen like 10 minutes of it, and I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, I would need to watch the series. I'm the kind of person that has to watch a series. I can't watch it if it's in like the middle of the series. I have to start from episode 1.
Really? Even if it's non-sequential?
I'm a purist. Yeah, of course.
Oh.
I mean, maybe South Park you can watch here and there.
But recently they've more.
Yeah, you have to follow the whole season
storyline.
Yeah,
like the one with the trolling.
I love
One
South
of the most
Park.
recent ones.
South Park is so funny.
Oh, it's so good. It's literally fucking so smart. Sometimes
They've done it for 20 years, man,
I know.
which is wild.
They've become very satirical lately, or they've always been satirical, but very poignant. Lately.
Sure.
Very
I was
odd.
I was sneaking watching South Park in 4th grade, dude. 4th grade.
Damn.
I didn't understand it. I just knew I wasn't supposed to be watching it.
Let's hear your best Eric Cartman impression.
I can't do.
Damn.
Little bit pie.
I don't know.
I was trying to get good radio.
Howdy ho! Mr. Hanky, he hasn't been around in a while, huh?
No, he made a semi-recent appearance within the last 5 years, I'd say.
Has he?
Yeah.
Can you do any impressions?
I can do a pretty good amount of impressions, but
Like?
it depends on...
I can do Herbert the Pervert.
I was just going to say Herbert the Pervert, too.
Can you? Can you?
Sometimes.
Let's hear it.
Hey, how's it going, kids?
That's pretty good.
You wanna come have some candy, Chris?
Get your fat ass back here.
Oh,
Call me.
Oh, hell no, Peter Smith. Now you're going in this closet.
That's pretty good.
It's not too
pretty
shabby,
good.
man. Jamaican guy, when did you get here?
You like popsicles? I got a whole fruit cellar full of popsicles. Yeah, I can do Elmo.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to do Elmo?
Sure.
All right, ready?
Elmo, love you. Hey, Aaron. You wanna go back to the store and smoke some marijuana? Elmo gone dirty.
No.
I'm just kidding. Of course.
That's a really good Elmo.
Thank you, man.
That was creepy. I didn't expect that level of accuracy.
Yeah, but they wouldn't hire me when the one dude got canned. Kevin,
What?
the original
Oh.
voice of Elmo.
Did you try out for it?
No, I don't even know how you do it. I don't have an
I
agent.
don't know.
That'd be pretty cool though.
Right?
He
Like, I've got a hand and I can do the
so
voice.
did you hear about that guy Kevin Clash was his name. He quit.
Name.
He quit because I watched a documentary about him, and he quit because he had some sexual history that was not so good.
Doesn't these days.
Dude, it's unreal. I'm so disappointed.
I'm disappointed in everyone.
We talked about it yesterday. Louis C.K. It sucks.
It does. I don't want him to. It sucks a lot for those women, but.
But what do you mean? But
Well, no.
It sucks the most
No,
for the
not
women.
but. In addition to that,
He's a
it also
fucking-
just sucks to know that.
he abused his power, and he victimized these women. And I feel horrible for them.
I
And I
know.
can't support him. I can't. I can't.
Well,
I
I'll
took- I-
cherish the laughs that I had.
I will take out. I took out all of his stuff out of my queue on Netflix to stick to him. Stick it to him, I should
That's
say.
sassy.
I'll show you. On fucking.
What does CK even stand for?
His last name is really like Selensky or something like that. Do you know he's half Mexican?
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like a fat Irishman.
Mm-hmm. Half white. He's a Mexican American. For real.
Huh.
He's like fluent. I'm pretty sure he's fluent in Spanish. But anyways, George
Are you
Takei.
sure you're not talking about
George,
Tom Segura?
No,
'Cause
Tom
he's
Segura is
fluent
also.
Spanish.
Yep, he's Puerto Rican. But no, Louis C.K. is.
Wait, George Takei? Go on with him.
Yeah, he's got some shit out now too.
Oh my.
Yes, that was pretty
Really?
good. Yeah, he really does.
Against who? He's been married for so long.
For like groping somebody when they were drunk.
I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say I grew up some people when I was drunk. And I don't mean girls. I mean my friends. But
That's different. I mean, we really shouldn't make light of sexual abuse, but it sucks,
you're right,
man.
we shouldn't.
And then Jesse Lacey from the band Brand New. Have you ever listened to them?
Heard of him.
One of my favorite albums of all time is from Brand New, and now I can't even fucking listen to it. And it pisses me off.
There's this one band, Vice just recently did a story on it. I unfortunately can't remember the name of the band right now, but the lead singer is like a child pedophile machine.
Really?
Like,
That's not good.
they arrested him.
It's disgusting.
The password to his computer was like kid fucker 10 or
No,
something
really?
like that. Yes.
That's fucking awful, dude.
I know, it is. I wish I could remember the name of the band.
There was a lead singer of the Lost Prophets who he's in prison.
That's who it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's been in jail for quite some time. In
Yeah.
prison. Piece of shit. 100%
Clearly.
Gross. Fucking disgusting.
He's lost.
Let's change topics.
Okay.
So, how long have you been dating your girlfriend? Burp it out, buddy. Let it go.
We've been dating for almost 2 years now.
2 years, huh?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
serious? Do you tell her you love her?
Oh, yeah, I tell her I love her all the time.
Yeah.
She always asks me if that's true, but... but yes, I do tell her I love her.
It doesn't change, like, even when you're married. You don't love me.
Nah,
Of course I love you. I married you.
Do you really love me?
Are these flowers real?
No, those are fake.
It's very fake.
I got it in a
Convince
bottle
me.
of Walker's Deluxe Bourbon.
You
I
put
got
that
from
down?
a rummage sale in Argonne, Wisconsin.
You bought an empty bourbon bottle?
Yeah, it was only $1. I thought it was cool. I buy a lot of dumb shit.
Do
at
they make
rummage
Walker's
sales.
Deluxe Bourbon anymore?
No idea.
Aged 8 years. Oh, shit. Half a gallon, baby.
This is from, let's see, I think it says it on here.
That's pretty cool, though.
In the 1970s.
Some Wisconsin ties to it there.
I think it's pretty cool
I like
overall.
that was made in Peoria, Illinois, though.
Yeah, but
fuck
it's
the
got-
Bears.
Fuck that Bears. Oh, it's 1/5. Oh, that's why it's called a fifth. I never knew
1/5 of
why.
a gallon?
I never knew
Is
why
that
it
what
was
it
called a
is?
fifth. Yeah.
But it says half gallon on it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Where?
Oh, I thought I saw a half.
It says 4/4 of a quart.
Oh, it says 1/5 of a gallon. My bad.
I never knew that's why a handle was called a fifth.
Twisted
The more
Karma
you know.
313. Thank you for the follow on Instagram.
Yo, thanks a lot, Twisted Karma 313 in the motherfucking 313.
I think that's my friend Carissa. I would say. is
Yo,
following
what's
me.
up, Carissa's
Carissa's cool.
This isn't
She's
live
the-
anywhere, is it?
Live? Where would it be live?
The internet?
No. Can you do that? Can you do a live podcast with just audio?
You could probably do it on YouTube if you wanted to, and just not like use the video portion.
You need a video portion of it.
Well, you could just straight up like film
We have a YouTube
our
channel.
voices. Do you?
Mm-hmm. Dudes with Brews on a Porch. Yeah, subscribe. It gets very little hits.
I mean,
Very
do
little.
you put out a lot of tent? You slinging a lot of tent or no? Content?
Slinging a lot of tent.
That's from Comedy Bang.
Once a week. I love Comedy Bang Bang. But they haven't done anything in a while, huh?
The show has been canceled for a while.
Not the podcast.
No, not the podcast.
But the podcast hasn't come out in a
No,
while.
man, it's every single week.
Is it?
Yeah. every
What's going
Monday,
on
bro.
here? I'm not getting the notifications, bro.
For anybody listening, Comedy Bang Bang's a hilarious podcast. You should go check it out.
What the hell?
It's a free plug.
I wonder
Scott
if it got
Aukerman.
undone
You're
for my.
welcome.
I'm glad you meant. Thank you for mentioning that. What the fuck
Most
happened?
recent one I listened to is very funny.
Comedy Bang Bang is the shit, and I don't know. Did I unsubscribe to it? What the fuck?
I'm not sure.
I'm subscribed. The last. How come I'm not getting? What the fuck? Why am I not getting? Oh, I see.
For those
Oh, there it is.
All right, this is a cut point, editor. This is a cut point.
I don't edit my stuff. I just.
You should edit 5 minutes from before this point.
Why?
I'm just kidding. Just because you're looking at your phone and going,
I can do what I want. This is real time shit,
I
dude.
know, Drew. I'm busting your nuts.
Busting your nuts.
Oh, my nuts.
I was like,
Radio 1, turn your radios down.
can you give me a good Pew Pew audio? That's weak. Do it in like your like announcer voice.
Oh, I thought you just wanted like a...
No, I don't want like a fucking like silent fart. I want.
Listen to Dudes with Brews on a Porch on Pew Pew Audio.
I like that. I'm gonna use that.
Sweet. Do you want me to give you another take?
I don't care.
Do you come out every... do you come out on certain days?
I'm usually Tuesday, so literally this will be uploaded in a couple hours.
Listen to Dudes with Brews on a Porch every Tuesday on Pew Pew Audio.
Dude,
featuring Drew Glazer and Dudes with Brews on a Porch.
Well, just to give a quick update, my co-host is normally here, who's been absent for quite some time. His name is Josh. Finally met his kid the other day on Sunday. We watched the Packer game together, and I was very excited. He's a cute little kid. It makes me miss having a little baby. So,
Oh, he's a little baby?
yeah, that's why he took a break. He's kind of just like,
Okay.
growing accustomed to the lifestyle. It's his first child, and
Okay.
yeah,
So he just had it recently?
a month ago.
Okay.
So his son. I'm not gonna say his name unless he wants to reveal it.
Tug Speedman.
What?
It's Tug Speedman.
Tug Speedman. Yeah, that is his name. But really cute, full head of hair. I was really excited to see him. I get baby fever, man.
Do you?
I love babies. They're just so
Oh,
cute.
that's cute.
Yeah, my sister's about to have another baby.
My sister too.
Number 3 for my sister.
This will be my very first
Niece or
nephew.
You don't know what she's having?
It's a niece.
Oh, cool.
She's naming it Aurora.
That's a good name.
I thought it's pretty
like
cool.
it.
She said she's gonna call her Rory. I was like, I don't know. Aurora's a
Aurora's a good name. You don't need a nickname for that. I have all nieces, no nephews.
Oh man,
6.
I'm wondering.
Going on 6 nieces.
I'm thinking like 15 years into the future when my
Do you want
nephews.
kids?
No, not really.
No?
Nah, not really. Lexi does. She likes kids a lot, but I don't really want kids that much.
Yeah.
To be honest,
That's fine.
They're super cool to hang out with when they're a little older.
Sure.
And like even when they're young, when it's other people's. But the fact that children just scream really, really loudly, randomly,
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's a huge turnoff to me.
There's there's definitely pros and cons to having kids and to not having kids. There really is.
You're right.
I'm a father of 2, and I'll tell you right now, if you're gonna be better off financially if you don't have kids. But you also have
fact.
But there's also a companionship to having kids. Like I love my kids so much, and I'm glad they're here, and they're my homies, man. And pretty much we hang, and
they tight.
There's I don't know. There's just some pride that comes with it. You're really proud of your kids, and it's something that you can't really explain until you have your own. But
I believe that
if you really don't want kids, don't feel pressure to having kids. I hate it when people are like,
you gotta have a kid, man.
Well,
It'll change your
You
life.
get married now. You gotta pop a little one. When's coming?
You gotta stick a little bun in the oven.
yeah,
come.
I don't know, man.
Consummation.
Like, do whatever you want, man.
Okay. I
I'm
will.
gonna say you're gonna have to convince your girlfriend otherwise if this is a long thing that kids are a no go.
I mean, I could see myself having kids, but at this juncture in my life,
Absolutely.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
Don't want
Get established.
it. Get your kid out my face. Stanky.
Get established. Get a career. Get a job.
Famous first.
It's not about being famous. Get a job, and get some foundation in your life. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
You're right.
So it's difficult. It's a good life that I have, but there's definitely parts of it that could be easier. But I love my kids, and I couldn't live without them.
I love your kids too. Do you have any pets?
I have some fish.
Yeah.
You have pets?
No, I don't. I don't think we're allowed. Our neighbors do have 2 pit bulls, though. I've been watching them grow.
How was that?
They started. They're pretty well behaved overall.
Yeah.
There's one blue-nosed pit bull named Blue, and a red-nosed pit bull
In my
named
bar,
Red.
Blue. Named Red.
Yep. Very uncreative names, but they
Like
were
the
puppies
Halo
when
series?
I first saw them, and now they're like full-on
Okay.
doggies.
Pit bulls are interesting because I don't really like pit bulls because I don't think they're cute.
Sometimes they're not.
think
Sometimes
they're
they
kinda
are.
ugly.
Sometimes they can be pretty like maybe not cute, but like they can be like kind of stunning to look at.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I'm not like it's hard because like they're definitely perceived in the world as negative.
I mean, they have more killing power and potential than most other dogs do.
They're bred. They're created. Pit bulls are not like a pure bred. They were bred. There's a different breed to fight.
It's deadly beefcakes. There's a lot of different.
It's like having a tiger. It's like having a tiger. In my opinion, I don't know. I really don't. I've never had a pit bull. There's a lot of pit bulls that are well behaved. So I'm trying to cover my ass here, but it's like a tiger, man. You can have a tiger. You can have a tiger since it was fucking a little cub, or is that what they called? Baby tiger? I don't fucking know. And you raise it. You raise the tiger its whole life, like fucking Siegfried and Roy, man. Fucking
That was 20 plus years before one of them got chomped on.
But you still got chomped on.
I know.
So I mean, that could happen.
Well, I don't think it's
I got
a thing
attacked
where
by Great
pit bulls
Danes.
just snap.
I got attacked by Great Danes.
That's scary.
Fuck yeah, it
They
was
were
scary.
bred to hunt wild boars.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought they were bred to solve mysteries.
Well, that was their secondary purpose. Yes.
After they kill the wild boars, we got them. Let's get this mystery in under wraps.
We could. I can't do a Scooby-Doo impression, but I can do a Shaggy.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Do it.
Like, zoinks, man. Scoob. We gotta get out of here, dude. Give me some Scooby snacks and pass me the pong. Oh.
That's pretty good. Casey Kasem was the voice of Shaggy.
Oh, I think I did know that.
And he's also the voice of Robin in the animated series. Pretty wild, huh?
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Casey Kasem is my hero.
Casey Kasem, the guy that sounds like this.
I had a guy, his name is Todd. He was on a couple episodes ago. Fucking amazing. Casey Kasem. Spot on, dude. It's amazing. That's one of... No, I'll tell you off air about one of my ideas.
Okay.
I can't...
Don't steal it.
All 15 of you that are going to listen to this episode.
This is number 15.
How
Dale
would
Earnhardt
you...
Jr. with Don't Go Breaking My Mountain Dew.
How would you suggest I promote this show? How do I get more listeners? It's hard, man.
Man, it's tough. You know what you got to do?
Everybody has a podcast. Everybody does. Absolutely everybody.
You're right. It's the new Will You Take Me to the Airport? Will you be on my podcast?
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay.
I think one of the ways you could do it is to be just a thirsty ass and like when you put your shit out, hashtag it with stuff like
I do.
F for F as in follow for follow,
Hashtag,
like for like,
hashtag dudes with brews.
subscribe for subscribe. No, you got to hashtag it with stuff that people that's gonna
Look
have
for?
like millions of
Okay.
hits.
It's a good idea.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I like that. I promote the show Facebook, Twitter, now on Instagram. I'm on Untapped, which Untapped is a pretty cool app. I go to Reddit every week and
Nice.
post in a podcast subreddit
Nice.
and post the episode there. I mean, I don't know, man.
I think search for like what audio related hashtags would be that are trending and apply them all.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. We're on fucking iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube. We're on every fucking app. We're on TuneIn Radio. We're on everything.
Nice.
But I just don't. I don't know. I'm not trying to make money, but I don't know.
You want people to hear
I think
it.
we have a cool idea.
I think this is a quality podcast, and if you think otherwise, you can go fuck yourself.
Thank you,
Mom!
I mean, really, most podcasts are just conversations with people.
That's true. It's the people that make it interesting.
I think so too. I think it's fascinating. You know, I think we have a cool little gimmick with the different beers, and we kind of review them a little bit and talk
A little
about them.
bit.
Very,
It's
very
the
brief.
operative phrase.
It's a very well. At the end of every episode, if you listened, you would know. We do a segment called Drink or Dump, where we say, do we drink it or we dump it, and we give props to the brewery. I've never had to dump it yet. Never had to dump
Really?
it yet. Yeah.
What if you
I look forward to the day we have to dump it.
What if you call it a drink it or sink it? As in,
fuck.
because you don't like it, you pour it in the sink.
That's a good idea. Drink it or sink it.
Or-
look at this development in the process right now.
That'll be $500. All right,
That
friends
could
and
be
family, 200.
That could be a shirt.
That'll be $500.
No, it could be drink it or dump it. Talking merch.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool. That's a good idea.
Well, I thought we decided on drink it or sink it.
No, fuck you. Drink it or dump it. I'm not paying you.
You know what? You can have it royalty free.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just give me a little credit for it.
Cool news. We're getting koozies.
Ooh,
Yeah. We have koozies at the end of the month. I'm thinking about doing a thing where I don't know, like, well, we have a brew fest coming up. The station does that you internet that I work for. Brew fest in February that I want to hand them out at. But in order to get it, you have to do the old like on Facebook. Good way to get some traction. Good way to get some people to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think? You want a koozie? Only if you pimp the shit out. It's pretty cool. It's a fucking awesome koozie. You want to see the picture?
Oh, hell yeah. I want to see the
All
picture.
right, I'll show you the picture, dog. It's fucking awesome. Very excited about it.
that fucking shit.
On one side, it has the Dudes with Brews logo on a porch. On the bottom, it says on Facebook, gives our Facebook address. And on the other side, it's my Pew Pew audio logo. Pretty fucking awesome, huh?
That's a good cozy. Koozie, excuse me.
Are they cozies or koozies? I don't know.
I say koozie.
I'd like to thank my Uncle Mike for fronting the bill on that.
I'd like to thank my Uncle Mike for fronting the bill on that.
He's a good guy.
I believe that.
I love... Holy
Pussy?
shit.
Oh.
What?
You said I love, and I just
Oh,
filled in the sentence
okay.
for you. But question. I know this can be answered with, well, if you listened, you would fucking know.
Okay.
Do you have a theme song on your show?
We have like an intro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like an introduction
Yeah,
song.
yeah. It's so it's a and then it's pouring
that's
in,
nice.
and it's pouring into a cup,
Do you have an outro song?
and then it's yep. It goes pew pew, Pew Audio. That's how that goes.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. So with Pew Pew Audio, essentially what I'm doing, I don't know if I've ever talked to you about it. I'm trying to start an independent podcast network.
You have told me this.
Yeah.
It's been recorded as well.
What do you mean?
We talked.
Oh yeah, we did. And you want me to play that? Can I put it on here?
What's that?
Your
yeah, feel free to.
produced piece?
Absolutely.
For sure. I'll plug it on there. And then I don't know, man. Like it just be creative people doing stuff. It's everybody who would submit a podcast to be on the network. I'm gonna get a website eventually. Like I said, everything costs money, so I'm working.
Squarespace.com, the best place for your
Do you
space.
think so? You think Squarespace would be
I
good?
don't know. A lot of podcasts advertise with it,
Yeah, they do.
so maybe
Yeah.
they're clearly good to podcasts.
I'd probably just do a WordPress thing, but it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But anyways, it'd be 100% creator owned. So if you started a podcast and it was really successful, you get 100% of the money that you get. So if advertisers reach out to you, you get it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. And so it's just a cool a cool collective, a cool just like a network, you know.
So if you've got a good creative idea, come on down and pitch it to Drew and I. We're the co-founders of Dudes with Brews on a Porch.
What do you mean?
And co-founders of Pew Pew Audio.
I don't think so.
So just come pitch it to both of us.
You want to start a podcast, don't you?
What's that?
Don't you want to start a podcast?
Yeah, I mean, I just got to get some mics. I could easily do that. I've just been procrastinating. But you know what I'm envisioning for a theme song for you? Since you like punk rock so much, I'm just thinking like dudes with brews on a porch. Hey, what's up? It's Dudes with Brews on a Porch. I'm Drew here.
That could be it. That could be it, man. I mean, I don't know. It's.
Drew, can you take this solo for a hot second while I take a pee-pee?
I think we're gonna call it quits, bro.
Oh, fine. That's why I was holding back, because I didn't want to call it quits. How long have we been talking? Solid hour.
Hour and 12 minutes about.
Hour 12?
Yeah, it goes quick, doesn't it?
It does. It's been very fun so far.
Has been very fun,
I
man.
don't want to be dead. I'm gonna listen to it as soon as you upload it
Tonight.
Oh, just listening to the whole thing straight through, just laughing at my own jokes.
You share it? Will you
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
me?
share it for sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming. I'm glad we could do this. Thanks
I'm glad too. Thanks for driving down to Oshkosh.
Thanks for skipping your class.
Worth it.
So what? So if you're
It's
professor,
actually only 26 minutes in. I could still go for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
yeah. So what?
Fuck
If
that, though.
so if your professor goes like, "Where were you?" Are you gonna be like, "Yo, I was making my podcast debut"?
Yeah, I am gonna say that.
You think they would appreciate that?
Maybe she likes my sense of humor.
Does she?
Yeah.
That's good, man.
I'll tell you, this is going to be a little self-aggrandizing, but I thought it was kind of a funny joke that I made.
What's that?
So we were all...
Where is your bathroom?
You go through either of those doors, and then it's in like a hallway in the middle.
Oh,
It's connected to both sides.
that's weird.
So it was apparently a shared bathroom at one point. Anywho, self-aggrandizing joke that I thought was super funny.
Okay.
She gave us this paper example that we had to critique,
Mm-hmm.
and it was written by a girl. And our class is
What
entirely
does that have to do with
guys,
anything? Oh, okay.
except for one girl, and she was gone that day.
Sure.
So we were all just sitting around critiquing the shit out of it, and I was just like, "You guys, this is what it feels like to be in the U.S. Senate. Just a bunch of, just a bunch of white guys sitting around critiquing a woman's work." And then my professor's like, "And one random black woman."
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I was
funny.
like, "True."
True. Very true, man. All right. Well, the way we end every episode, as stated before, do we drink the Stevens Point Brewing Snow Pilot Pistachio Nut Brown Ale? It's actually really good. Seasonal brew, winter brew. Crazy ass squirrel on the fucking thing. We drink it or dump it. Drink it or sink it in your words.
Drew, I'm saying,
That's you're creating some overmodulation there.
drink it.
All right, man. Thank you. Drink it indeed.
Of course, it's been fun, Drew. Thank you for having me.
All right. First and only time you'll ever be on it. So thanks a lot.
Woo! Shit, that was fun.
Audio.